Hello, Internet. It is I, the Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today, we're going to be talking about One Life. So, as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. Pros. This stars one Anthony Hopkins, absolute legend. So, let's talk about him. To Anthony Hopkins, dude's been in a lot of movies. Let's go through the list, shall we? Well, let's go through like the main ones. Obviously, Silence of the Lambs, Hannibal Lecter. Obviously, like, come on, dude. There's Bram Stoker's Dracula. Legends of the, I don't never heard of Legends of the Fall. I don't know what to say about that one. Mask of Zorro, I guess. See, Meet Joe Black. He was the narrator in How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Not really like a main player in that movie. There's Hannibal. There's Red Dragon. Alexander. Ooh, that's a movie to forget. um, Beowulf. That movie was weird. It should have been live action, but they went with the mocap route. It was one of those like all mocap movies, like Polar Express and Jim Carrey Christmas Carol and Marzi's Mom. It was like that. It was weird. But that was probably one of the better ones, honestly. The Wolfman, no one remembers that. Thor, this is where he was Odin in the Marvel movies. So there's this is, oh no, not Transformers 5 again. No. No, oh my god. The fact that he was in Transformers 5, like ugh. I don't think I seriously doubt he gave a shit watching the whole movie. He did not care. I can't imagine he would care. But yeah, that movie is just a shit show. It's a shit show to watch. It's a shit show to think about. It's just bad. Don't ever watch Transformers: The Last Night. Please don't. Don't do that to yourself. And nothing else really to note. So yeah, Anthony Hopkins, is a legend. Hannibal Lecter is one of the most iconic characters of all time, especially like in the horror genre. I guess are there horror? I guess there's thrillers. I'm not sure what exactly they're classified as, but yeah, still iconic character. And who else do we have? I don't know who this Johnny Flynn is. I could see if he's been in any movies. Not really, nothing to note, nothing serious to note. No, okay. But uh, Helena, ugh, I can never pronounce her name. Helena Bottom Carter. Yeah, I know who she is. This is Tim Burton's wife right here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they are married. She's been in quite a few movies, a lot of Tim Burton movies, obviously. um, the main one, oh, she was in Fight Club too, and Planet of the Apes. But she was one of the apes in the movie. Uh, then there's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Corpse Bride. She voiced in Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Rare Rabbit. She was Bellatrix in the Harry Potter movies. There's Sweeney Todd right there. Alice in Wonderland, where she was very cursed as like the Red Queen, where she was like CGI'd. It is not pleasant to look at. Dark Shadows, Les Mis, Lone Ranger. Ugh. She was the fairy godmother in the Cinderella remake. Which, you know what? Quick thing about the Cinderella remake from 2015. So, like yesterday or Wednesday, I was on Disney Plus, kind of killing time before Invincible season 2 episode 5 premiered on Prime Video, and I saw there was like, oh, Cinderella's now on Disney Plus. I'm like, wait, what? It wasn't there before? What? Did you lose it? How'd you lose it? Like, it was made by Disney. It's not like you licensed it out to anybody. Like, you made it. Why'd you take it off? Why is it now on the streaming service? It's been like 5 years since Disney Plus has been a thing. Like, that really confused me. But I just wanted to mention that. Alice Through the Looking Glass. Oh man, that movie. Ooh, that movie was no good, no good at all. Then Ocean's 8. It really nothing after that, but she's still recognizable, I would say. So you got some recognizable names in here, so I gotta label that as a pro. Another pro is that reviews for this movie are very strong, very strong. 88% critic score, 91% audience score. So yeah, pro. Duh. Another pro, I guess, is that I guess internationally it's done well. I guess. I don't know. How much well it did pretty decent like in the UK, but obviously this was released early in the UK. And obviously this is gonna appeal more to like that audience, I guess. But yeah, I guess its international run has been like fine, I guess. So that's a pro. But I think that's really it. Okay, cons. Marketing non-existent. I've heard nothing about this movie in the States. Absolutely nothing. Just it's just there. It just appeared on the calendar, which is never a good thing. So yeah, I gotta label that as a con. Lack of marketing, because well, I don't think I need to explain that one. Another con is the fact that this is basically sandwiched in between a bunch of big March movies with Dune Part 2 and Kung Fu Panda 4 and Ghostbusters and Godzilla X Kong. Like, this movie is sandwiched in between all of them. Every movie this weekend is sandwiched in between those big movies. That is not good. So, yeah, that's obviously a con. Another con, I guess. Well, oh, I guess. Oh, Bleecker Street. I should mention them. Why is Mean Girls a compare? What? Why? They're like if you had like a Venn diagram of like people who watched One Life and people who watched Mean Girls, but those circles would be like on opposite ends of the planet. Like they're so unrelated to each other. It's ridiculous. But yeah, Bleecker Street. I honestly don't know how they're in business. I don't know where they make. I guess they make most of their money through PVOD. That's how they survive. But I don't know how they're breaking even like at all with these movies. Not theatrically, God no. They've yet to have a single true success when it comes to box office in the past. And recently, it's been real bad. I mean, the last movie was ISS, a movie that only made like 6.5 million. And then in 2023, they had Gold Mafia. Like, look at this, 4 million, three, less than two. Like, come on, dude. And then 2022, even worse, like 2.8, 1.8, 1.6. Like, it's awful, absolutely horrendous track record. So yeah, I gotta label that as a pro. You know, Bleecker Street's horrendous box office track record. And I think that's it. So opening weekend, this isn't even in 1,000 theaters. So it's probably gonna hit like, I don't know, 500K to 1 million. I'm just gonna go with that. And its final total. Ideally its legs should be good, but I know they won't be good because that big competition is just gonna crush it real fast. So it's probably gonna make like 2, 3 million at best. And well, I guess maybe like 2 million. Let's go with 2 million. Actually, no, 2 to 3 million. I'm just gonna go with that. 2 to 3 million total. And that's it for the weekend. Yay, we're done. Thank God. Ugh. This weekend was such a waste of time. Thankfully, next weekend is more interesting. We got Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I'm not sure how that will do. I don't know if it'll match Afterlife's box office. We'll see. I don't know if the hype is really there, but you know what? We have a week to go. It can definitely build up some. If the movie turns out to be good, then I could really help it out. But for right now, I'm unsure about its chances. And I guess there's Immaculate that got added to the schedule like very recently, and then Luca, the last of the Pixar, Disney Plus Pixar re-releases, and then you've seen how well those have been doing. So I'm not expecting anything from this. So yeah, but I'm gonna be doing those three movies next week. So stay tuned for those. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. And check out more videos like this. Got playlists on the homepage, all previous prediction videos I made this year, the past few years. You want to watch any of those, go right ahead. There's also the canceled series where I go over all the movies that were supposed to come out but didn't. I ever talked about One Life? Nope, not once. Okay. So I never talked about it on a canceled episode, but I've now made 238 episodes of canceled. Um, two I've done like the past two, 237, 238. I did like this past week. So you want to watch those episodes? Any other episodes I've done? The past 4 years I've been doing them. You want to binge them all from beginning to now? I highly encourage you do that. So go do it. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. March recap will come out the beginning of April between the 5th and the 12th, so stay tuned for that. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.